Hi everyone, in today's video we will be discussing about Cyber Kill Chain and MITRE ATT&CK. Let's begin with Cyber Kill Chain. Cyber Kill Chain is a concept and framework developed by Lockheed Martin that provides a structured approach to understanding and countering cyber attacks. It describes the stages or phases that a cyber adversary typically goes through when planning and executing an attack. By breaking down an attack into these stages, organizations can better prepare for and defend against cyber threats. Reconnaissance or recon is the initial stage where the attacker gathers information about the target organization. This may involve gathering intelligence about the target systems, networks, employees, and vulnerabilities using publicly available data, social engineering, or other methods which is going to help the attacker. If you gather enough information and perform enough reconnaissance, the chances of an attack being successful increase dramatically. In weaponization, the attacker creates or acquires the tools, malwares, or exploits needed for the attack. The attacker may craft malicious emails or deploy malwares to exploit vulnerabilities. In the delivery phase of Cyber Kill Chain, the adversary delivers the weaponized payload to the target's environment. This can be done through methods like email attachments, infected websites, or malicious downloads. Exploitation comes into action once the malicious payload is delivered and executed. The attacker exploits vulnerabilities in the target systems or applications to gain access and establish a foothold in the network. Installation is the phase in where, after gaining access, the attacker may install backdoors, rootkits, or other malware to maintain persistence in the network and avoid detection. In command and control, attacker establishes communication channels or connections with compromised systems to maintain control and issue commands. This phase enables the attacker to move laterally within the network and compromise more machines within the environment. With control over compromised systems for actions on objectives, the attacker can now carry out their primary objectives, which may include data exfiltration, espionage, data destruction, or other malicious activities. Now, let's have a brief about MITRE. Below are the tactics listed by MITRE. These tactics are the why of an adversary action, or simply we can say, these are the motives which an adversary wants to fulfill in order to carry out a successful attack. There are more than 300 techniques, sub-techniques, and procedures listed by MITRE under these 14 tactics. We will be discussing those tactics, techniques, and procedures, also known as TTPs, in the upcoming videos. Reconnaissance refers to the techniques that actively or passively gather information to plan future targeted attacks. Resource development refers to purchasing or stealing resources to use them for a future attack. Initial access techniques means adversaries try to gain a foothold in your network through different attack vectors. Execution means the adversary techniques that try to run malicious code on a local or remote system. Persistence tactics involve adversary action trying to maintain their foothold in your local or remote network. Privilege escalation means tactics an adversary tries to gain higher-level permission into your organization's network. Defense evasion are the adversary techniques to avoid detection when they move through your network. Credential access tactics focus on retrieving sensitive credentials such as passwords or NTLM hashes. Discovery refers to actions and adversaries try to gain an understanding of how your systems work within an environment. Lateral movement involves adversaries that enter and control systems, moving through your network. Collection techniques means to gather information from relevant sources within your organization. Command and control means adversaries communicating with compromised systems to gain control. Exfiltration consists of techniques that straight up steal data from your network. Impact tactics are actions adversaries focus on for disrupting data availability or integrity and interrupting business operations. The upcoming illustration is the mapping of cyber kill chain to MITRE. We have tried mapping the steps of cyber kill chain to MITRE tactics for an enhanced understanding. With the correlation we can easily understand that there is no sequence of phases that adversary is bound to follow to carry out an attack.